Alright, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog, your channel, your favorite channel for sports news and entertainment. Look, wherever you are around the globe, in Africa, in Europe, America, Canada, or even here in Asia, you are highly welcome. It is a beautiful Saturday indeed. Now, it is another beautiful Saturday for football. Yes, a lot of games are going to be taking place tonight. Tomorrow night, Sunday, tomorrow is Sunday. Then Chelsea's game is on Monday Night Football against Everton. A lot has taken place, especially yesterday, hearing our coach spoke at length on many issues. As a matter of fact, I have my next podcast, which I might be coming up later today, my podcast, and I will talk more about everything that the coach has to say. We will have to digest it. But right now, I want to give you the latest news update. In the next 8 minutes, news update from Chelsea. Quickly, Chelsea hope to sign a striker, a center back, and a left back this summer, according to Niza Kinzela. Yes, who is Niza Kinzela? He is an insider at Chelsea. He's been to he's always at almost every Chelsea press conference. He is always at Stamford Bridge. He knows the in and out of Stamford Bridge every day. Whoever that comes into Stamford Bridge, he knows. Whoever that goes out, he knows. If a needle drops, he knows about it. Niza Kinzela reports that Chelsea are hoping to sign a striker, a center back, and a left back this summer. Dear friend, we know. It is a common knowledge. Yes, we understand. We know that we need to buy a striker. We also know that there's a need to buy a center back and a left back. But you see, personally, I think it shouldn't just end there. We need a strong, aggressive, defensive midfielder, DM. The reason why we are leaking so much goals, which our coach doesn't seem to care about, and is the reason why we'll be doing a podcast later. We need a strong, defensive-minded DM. Casado is doing a great job, but Casado can be deployed in a different role. Casado can. We bought Romeo Lavia for that particular role, but as it stands right now, there is no guarantee that Casado will be fit even in next season to start the season with us. So I'm just adding, we need a DM, strong defensive-minded midfielder, because our back is leaking too many goals, dear friend. And even the strikers we are looking for, personally, if you ask me, I know most of you always disagree when I talk about this. Victor Osimhen, I would have wished that money could be diverted into something else. Chelsea can score goals with Datro Fofana and Nicolas Jackson. If Nkunku should be fit, we are scoring goals. It's not as if it's not as if we are not scoring goals. We are scoring goals, but we are conceding more. Listen, dear friend, let me show you something here. Let me show you something. This morning, this is your breakfast, and I want to open your eye to something. Don't go anywhere. Let me just open your eye to this quickly. Okay? It's not as if Chelsea is not scoring goals. We are scoring goals. But what is the problem? I'll show you right now. Just a moment. Defending Mauricio Pochettino right now is actually a problem for me. Defending Mauricio Pochettino right now, and not just me, it's a problem for many journalists or many people that have been talking about the club, speaking well about the Chelsea Football Club. Listen, I would have a lot more respect for Pochettino if he could teach our players to defend as a unit and achieve results for this Chelsea Football Club. I would respect him more if he could teach our players to defend more as a unit and achieve results for Chelsea. We can't score 2 goals and concede 2. We can't score 3 and concede 3. We ain't going anywhere, dear friend. We are not going anywhere. No team ever wins a trophy with that mentality. We need a strong defensive mentality. We need a winning mentality in Chelsea. Listen, Chelsea have conceded 52 goals this season. 52 goals, more than the entire season last year. Last season, we conceded 47 goals the entire season. This season, we have already conceded 52 goals. The season that we said we ended badly. We conceded only 47. Now we still have about 8 games to play. We have conceded 52 goals already. Chelsea have only won 40% of their matches. 40% of their matches. Chelsea are without a clean sheet in 9 league matches. We are without a clean sheet in 9 league matches. Conceding 21 goals in that time. 21 goals we conceded within that period. Is it a good record? Is it? No, you watching me out there, tell me. Is this a record that you, as a Chelsea fan, you are proud of? I am not. I'm not. It is getting difficult to defend Pochettino. It is. It's too difficult to defend Poch. We'll be talking more on these issues in our podcast later tonight. Mauricio Pochettino only has a small bit of sympathy from me as it stands right now regarding injuries. The medical changes that Clearly and Bowley made are quite clearly not up to par. It's quite clearly not up to par. But Pochettino himself has had a bad history with causing injuries through his intense training methods and routines. Yeah, I'm the one telling you. Go back and check his record with Southampton. Go also to Tottenham. Then you end up with PSG. He's got a bad record when it comes to injuries. He was speaking yesterday. He touched on those issues. That the owners, Chelsea owners, will have to look into the medical department to find out the problem with the medical department and why our players kept getting injury after recovery. But he's got a poor record himself when it comes to his intense training and routines. So his players are always injured. Pochettino, he has a small bit of sympathy from me regarding injuries. But most part, he also needs to check on his training style. It's very important, dear friend. Well, before I let you go, all right? In the first 10 games of this season, Chelsea scored 13 goals and conceded 11. That's a possession football, right? In the first 10 games of this season, Chelsea scored 13 goals and conceded 11. After all, 3 goal different. Is it bad? No, it's not bad. Is it 3 or 2? 2 goal different. But in the last 10 games we've played, we have scored 21 goals and conceded 21. Dear friend, on that note, I'll leave you and I'll be back with more exclusives. As a matter of fact, the next one, we are starting from this one. Watch out for that. I'm in for you today. Yes, I'll see you in the next one. I will elaborate more on this. When you see me, shalom and peace.